Gone. Not a great shot to start the over. That's just outrageous.
Just started the session, and the wicket of Virat Kohli comes in hands of the captain. Beg your pardon, the captain Virat Kohli is out by Shakib Al Hasan, the number 1 all-rounder. Here's the replay. A beautiful ball to get the better of the batsman. Slightly trying to pull. Virat Kohli seeing the ball change its direction, going for a beautiful stroke towards the leg side, but unfortunately, Momin ul Haq, Mushfiqur Rahim, the captain, grabs the catch, and Virat Kohli says goodbye. It'd be a very big wicket for Bangladesh at this stage, as 30 overs have been passed, meaning one session has been done, and following up with a wicket definitely diminishes all the plans made by the opponent. As you can see, they're on 100 now, and will be on their back foot until the next 10 overs or so. Pressure is just building over here. If you look at the way that Bangladesh have bowled throughout the session, the last session, it was pretty much balanced between pace and the spin. Well, this session they'll have to take some advantage of the pitch here, as the conditions does look like it offers some turns.
And it's a maiden.
It's a maiden over by Shakib Al Hasan. As I was saying, the pitch offers a bit of turn and quite skidding. Virat Kohli, the last man out, and KL Rahul just reaching his 50 right before the first session. Taking advantage of this condition definitely will be a plus point for Bangladesh if they can bring out all the spinners for this session. Most probably. Slightly played down for a single, and that brings in the first runs on the board for this session.
Didn't like the look
Well
of that
left.
one and just
Ajinkya Rahane, beautiful campaigner for India, especially in the test match, test scene.
Left alone and easily through
And,
to the keeper.
Definitely there's some sort of
Can't get that outside
confidence
the
for
end of the over.
the top order when you have Ajinkya Rahane coming in for the fourth
Ready
wicket.
to start from the south end.
Here we go for Shakib Al Hasan. Have to take advantage of the training points here. As you may know that stadium is definitely, this home ground is definitely a very good advantage for Bangladesh. They can pick out some important
Nice, solid defensive shot.
ways to execute the plans. Although in 2015 only one test was played between Bangladesh and India, and it came off a draw. Can we see a result in this one?
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic.
Is that an edge? I think it dropped right before the edge, right before it got to the fielder. Beautiful bowling and display.
What a shot. Lovely.
This one will be hit.
Anyone catching that?
Hit the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for four.
Al Hassan bowled a tidy line that over. misses everything. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, a maiden.
Now 105 for 3.
Fine edge, beautiful ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, not many coming from it.
109 for 3.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shots, might be four.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Cashes the inside edge, but it will fall safe. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Five runs added in the over. India are 114 for 3. Al Hassan ready to start from the south end. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Nicely played, perfect time.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. End of the over. India are 119 for 3.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Dug that out well. Gone. Good work catching that one. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Nice, solid defensive shot. This is a big appeal.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
Hey guys, welcome to the chat. Welcome. Join the chat so I can talk to you guys about the match. This is a tribute to Bangladesh versus India 2015. KL Rahul looking very strong. Can he make it to his 100? What do you guys think? He's looking pretty strong towards getting India to a manageable total for the first innings. Is it possible for KL Rahul to get to his 100?
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
What do you guys think?
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hello, who's watching? Comment below. Very good bowling by Taijul Islam. Looking to finish off with a maiden. Rhythm and Saha,
With that shot.
the new batter, will be looking to play out all the ball here and try to defend his wicket. And a good ball to defense one more time. It's the end of the 40th over. As a bowling change is going to be made as Mahmoud Riyad, the experienced campaigner, come into bowl. Handy bowler in a day and two, always getting the breakthroughs for Bangladesh. Can he get this big fish over here? Rahul says bring it on as he puts it away for a beautiful boundary, accelerating towards his innings. That boundary, he'll bring his 72 runs.
And the reward will come.
You have to be careful not to be too ahead of the game, not to be too ahead of yourself in almost all the shots. Have to be mindful and have to have a mindset set before you play the shot, before the bowler is even at the crease. This is what Test cricket is. It's to test your might, but also to test your
4 hours added
knowledge,
in the
test your
over. India
patience.
are 123 for 4.
How far can you bring this game? Do you take your first innings to the day 2, or is it a pack up with 2 sessions? You know, the first session has gone past, and India already looking to struggle with 4 wickets done. Bangladesh with a presumably
Drive, but straight to
equal
extra time.
attack and trying to silence the batters on the crease here.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Picks the
This
gap.
time a little wider, and will be the first runs of Saha with a boundary. Definitely paid for that, as it was given to him in a beautiful trot, and he went for that shot. Have to be challenging the batter with more straighter balls, much more on length to the stumps. There you go. It's a better comeback, definitely. Did not have an answer for that one. Riyadh will be looking to cause some trouble here as well.
Straight drive, mid-off. We'll cut that one off. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Cuts that off well in the infield. Times that shot to perfection.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
End of the over. India are 133 for 4. Straight to the fielder. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
133 for 4.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
Some adjustments to the field.
Maiden over, well bowled.
Now on 133 for 4.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Edged it, peach of a ball. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
What's good, chat? Hello, everyone that just joined in. It's the Bangladesh versus India one and only test from 2015. It was a draw for both India and Bangladesh. Could not get to the end result. We'll be trying something different here for sure to bring a different sort of result. India batting first as per the first test match, and already 4 wickets down with KL Rahul inching closer and closer to the first century of the match. And in the Indian innings, another inside edge, couple of inside edges, I would say several inside edges that have been received by KL Rahul on this side, negotiated pretty well to maybe get a single or 2 runs with the informed batter.
Such a great delivery. Pitching it
Even
on
though the
length is
team has
obviously the
not
way to go.
supported him accordingly from the other end, he does
Edge,
look
but it
very
falls safe.
composed in trying to
Can't get that
score
outside the
100.
ring field.
A very positive approach, you could say, by KL Rahul. Nothing
Classic
crazy
cover drive,
attempted
finds the fielder at
in
cover.
any of the shots. All of his boundaries are coming off of open gaps, taking his sweet time, maintaining an average of at least 2 runs scored per over by him whenever he gets the opportunity.
3 more
Saha on
runs.
the other end, and
India are 140 for
there's the
4.
over. Taijul coming in for his 10th over.
Pulled away, but straight to square
Again,
leg.
pulled away. These type of shots have been protecting Rahul throughout the game. Bangladesh needs to get him to play some risky shots here. Spinners. Beautiful spin on that note. Great turn. But eventually it's a wide.
Doesn't beat the infield.
The spinners are brought in
Lovely cover drive,
for
but
these
straight to extra cover.
risky approach, for the attempts to go for shots that don't exist, but you still want to go for it anyways because of the pressure, the
Open the face of the
amount
man
of
really well.
stress that they're building on you. But again, with that, the boundary is always there to save you from it and revive the innings. As we just saw, Saha with a beautiful boundary of Taijul's ball. Good turn, but lately played to get that
Good
4.
contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Didn't like the
Not
look of
much
that one,
turn
just
there.
ignored it.
Just inching closer and closer to the stumps, but needs to make sure the batter
6
isn't
runs
too
added in
comfortable
the over.
with the balls.
India are 146 for 4.
Surely a change will be brought in, as too many spin overs have been going on. You'll bring
Going
in
with pace now.
Mustafizur
The medium pacer.
to start his spell once again. And a very beautiful shot, a very beautiful ball to get off that. You can imagine Bangladesh not wanting to play their prodigy fast bowler, just
Digs out the
overusing
Yorker.
too much and don't want to cause the fatigue in their first international test match.
Caught the edge.
There was a thick edge over there, but just
Let's
one
see if they
short.
can get the ball up into that slot.
One drop
as
short.
before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery.
Bowler
And keep the batter
requesting
under
the
pressure.
slips and the keepers to step forward. Yes, edge is definitely something on the lookout.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
You cannot let those cuts get through that easy. In these overs, need to make sure that batsman is
Made no
cramped
bowl,
up
well bowled.
in his shots, not getting too many options. Well bowled by Mustafiz to come back for a spell, and Taijul continues
Thought it
on
had
the
gone
other
past
end.
them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just another wicket, and India will surely be in the back foot, and preferably
Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot.
there's a beautiful shot by Saha. not letting the bowler get any chance to execute his plans.
I'd like to see them aim for the top
Rightly
of off
so.
now. As a bowler,
150
you've
comes up
always
for
got to make
India.
them play on your terms.
You could say it was a quick reach up the 50 after those 100 runs. But as I'm trying to say, you need the wicket
Oh, that's
to
great commitment by
maybe
the
slow
fielder.
them down once more. If you can let a partnership build, it's definitely not productive for a team. Preferably the wicket of KL Rahul will definitely put Bangladesh in a high pedestal in
Like
this
this,
innings.
have kept both ends quiet and some good fielding to
Pretty
back
sure
it up. Rahman ready to start from the
Tajul
south
will
end.
be replaced for the next over. Here we have for Mustafiz. Continuing a spell
Still
from the other
holding on
end.
their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And he's choosing to go after KL Rahul with these slick and off cutters that are either can be cut off, played short, or just best at leaving. Because you can see the 4 or 3 slips placed will be getting them some equation here, or at least try
Does
to.
very well to quickly get across to this
But
one.
again, in the same zone, it's constantly reaching. Maybe a different length will force the batter
Pick
to
the
play
gap.
something different.
Perfect timing.
A little off to the off stump, and 2 runs taken by KL Rahul. Moving forward,
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
this time he gets the fuller of the bowler, trying to reach the boundary with a great cut shot. Just
Good
2
running.
runs coming
Keeping the
from it.
scoreboard ticking over. End of the over, 4 off.
That's the end of the
India
over.
are 154 for 4. Al Hassan back on now.
Shakib will route back into the attack. Maybe for a quick breakthrough here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Shah with the approach of not sitting quiet, not letting the bowler gain any confidence, any momentum here.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice, solid defensive shot. Four runs added there. India are 158 for 4. Finds the fielder with that shot. Cuts away and just beats the man behind point. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it.
Okay.
Peach of a ball. You can't mind getting hit for... runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. No. Terrible shot. Over. India are 164 for 4. Al Hassan ready to start from the north end. Dug that out well. Outside edge, doesn't carry, and dropped. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Edge, what a great seed. This is a big appeal. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in.
As I was saying, a beautiful breakthrough, as you can see, by Shakib Al Hasan, provided right after he was brought back in. After some break, after some short momentum. And India will look to play in the back foot as KL Rahul is inching closer to his century. But definitely a beautiful plan executed by the captain.
Al Hassan with a wicket maiden could shift momentum here for his team.
That was another beautiful ball.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Straight to the fielder.
Just 5 runs away from his century. KL Rahul. Can he make it, guys? Can he make it to his 100? What do you guys think? The attack is definitely on by Bangladesh. And we'll be looking to get the few more wickets, just as Bangladesh has been advancing in this innings. But the danger man, KL Rahul, needs to be more cautious, needs to be more aware of the situation. You know, support.
Good shot, a beauty.
Appeal goes up, but definitely did bounce once more. As I was saying, pressure is all on Indian batters right now.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Just a single taken. It's how you deal with that pressure is what makes you different than the others, and Certainly, that's what the coaches of the Indian dugout will look at for KL Rahul here. He has a very important job in his hands, not to just get past those 5 runs, but to get past
Lovely cover drive,
these
but straight
attacking
strokes to cover.
overs,
End of the over, not many coming from it.
trying to let the fielding side be a little more let loose, let's say a bit more comfortable in their setting, and then you can definitely go for the big shots or even pick out the boundaries. Because right now Bangladesh is looking full attack mode. There's no way that you can possibly think of going for bigger shots or more runs here, as fielders appeal for this big one. Looks to be sliding off the leg side. Will they go up for a challenge? And
It was a good shot. It was
captain
definitely close.
puts it
Might
up
be
for
worth a
review.
look.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This
Pretty
could be
close though.
trouble.
Almost nicked it.
Now, I
Impact
didn't pick up on
umpire's
anything
call.
there.
And it's
Very
completely
close
missing
to the
on the
bat,
leg
though.
side. It's the off stump. Pretty close here.
Wasn't the
India
best of the
definitely
reviews.
looks a
Great
little
call by the
shaky
umpire,
after
though.
that. Another straight drive this time. Attempted, pretty clear intentions by the
Directed and
batter.
it's gone.
It's 2 runs taken by Ashwin here. Beautifully picked up. Another dot ball. The spell seems to be a little too disadjusted with new batter now, Ashwin coming in. There has to be some
End
new
of another tidy
game
over.
plan for them to
This
at
is
least
good
put pressure
on both batters
on
at the moment.
both sides.
Hassan ready to start from the north end.
Here's Ashwin, 5 runs away from his century, and can he
Oh, now
make it?
that's a brilliant diving stop.
A riskier shot, cut through, but fielder right underneath to stop it from a 4 runs. I'm conceding 4. And a little edge once more, this time to the back, and he will get 2 runs, the 2 important runs to step closer. Just 3 runs now, stopping him from his century. And fielders brought in now to create some more volume around him. Has to be very aware of his situation right now, KL Rahul. Going for a pull anyways. He's a little risk taker, we can see. Trying to finish off the bowler, trying to get off so he has no more pressure left. And don't know what's going on there. An edge came off. Should be hitting the pads, but will they go for a review here?
Time to follow up after
Bangladesh say no, just to check in the replay.
such a great delivery. Pitching it on
Is
the
there
leg is
anything on
obviously
it?
the way to go.
Definitely off outside leg. The impact was bad.
Trying to keep the pressure on.
That was
that.
also
Great
missing.
ball, last ball to find the edge.
Good to not take
Just a
the
case of
review
finding the
here.
same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. They've gone up, but I'm not sure
It
what
was
they're
a
appealing
quick
for.
shot to the city point, but no edge by the umpire sensed, so move on. 169 for 5 India. Ravi Ashwin needs to be very supportive to his partner on the other end, KL Rahul. You know that the bowlers are more likely to put pressure on you. A beautiful answer to that, to negotiate with the cutter master.
Time to perfection.
Definitely something he wouldn't have
I don't feel
expected.
there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep
And
getting
a
the ball in
subtle
the right
shot
spots.
to go to the boundary.
Forward
This
will
is
come.
exactly what the coach would want.
Big appeal.
Another
What's
edge.
the umpire going to say?
Did it hit the pad first though? No, don't think so, but we'll go for a replay anyways here. The approach that Ravi is going to go through. Ooh, very close, very close. Almost hitting the off stump. Very close. But definitely missing the stumps here. Wait, or do we see it? Yeah. Because you could see the ball coming in from here, and then it would definitely go on to miss the stumps.
Good shot, a beauty. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Huge appeal from in front and behind.
Looking to attack the stumps here, Mustafiz. Ashwin having no answers, really.
Outside edge, doesn't carry.
This edge definitely carried past Mustafiz, but could not get any runs or wicket from that. Here we go, the danger moment once again of the game, with KL Rahul needing just 3 runs to complete his century. Fielders on their spot, and this time he lifts it big, and it's destined for that boundary to get to his 100. This one surely feels special for KL Rahul as the whole team collapsed. He stays strong, stick to his ground, and just 76 runs other than him scored by the team. So big contribution by KL Rahul. Definitely will be happy after this century scored. Hopes is still alive for India to at least maneuver it around with the tailenders, with even Ashwin right now, and then you have Herman and Singh coming in later on. You have to make sure that you can balance it out, get some more runs in, as Ravi Ashwin is already on the other end, and try your best to not give away too many excuses for the bowlers to execute at. Definitely have to feel for Shakib Al Hasan as he tried to get a breakthrough. Unfortunately, did not work out for him. That would be the end of the spell as we end the session as well. 30 overs, 60 done, 30 to go. KL Rahul, magnificent innings, scoring all across the board. That's drinks.
End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. Rahman ready to start from the south end. Big shout from the bowler.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
178 for 5.
Misses everything. Well, if they keep repeating like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Through the gap, great shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. 4 runs added in the over. India are 182 for 5.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Edged, what a delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Cuts that off well in the infield. Dug that out well. That's the over. India are 184 for 5. Couldn't get it through the field.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Al Hassan bowled well that over. Rahman ready to start from the south end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged it, peach of a ball.
The captain going on to the defensive with this field.
Shot just leant back and punched the ball through the offside. Through the gap, and that'll be 4.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Fine edge, beautiful ball. End of another tidy over. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Quick onto that in the infield. Nice, solid defensive shot. No, terrible shot. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 192 for 5. The right-on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. That's the over. India are 193 for 5. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Straight to the fielder. Al Hassan kept it tight.
198 for 5.
Wow, that missed a lot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Nice, solid defensive shot. 5 runs added in that over. India are 203 for 5. Al Hassan ready to start from the north end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Doesn't beat the infield. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. 4 runs added in the over. India are 207 for 5. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Times that shot to perfection. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Three more runs. India are 210 for 5. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Got that away nicely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Picks the gap perfectly. End of the over, 5 off it. India are 215 for 5. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Just the one run off. India are 216 for 5. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Fine edge, beautiful ball. A direct hit and it's gone. End of another tidy over. This is good pressure on both batters at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nicely played, perfect time.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary. Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for four. Going a bit more conservative now with this field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Edged, but it falls safe. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Six runs added there. India are 225 for 5. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Great catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side and taking a great catch.
Bangladesh will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Bangladesh might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 1 off. India are 226 for 6. Dug that out well. Poor shot, really lucky.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edged. End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Misses everything. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of a quiet over.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Everyone's gone up. Really confident field. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, not many coming from it.
228 for 6.
Caught the inside edge, perfect ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. No, terrible shot. End of another tidy over.
Now 231 for 6.
Fine edge, beautiful ball.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Dug that out well.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Left alone. Big shout from the bowler.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that missed a lot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Doesn't beat the infield. 3 off the over. India are 239 for 6. Rahman, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over, just the 1 off it. India are 240 for 6. Fielder coming around. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. That's the end of the over and nicely bowled. Rahman ready to start from the south end. That's got them, a direct hit on the body.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edged, but it falls safe. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter.
A change in the field, more emphasis on defence.
Well, if they keep repeating like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. End of another tidy over.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch.
Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Through the shot late, looked nasty. Bangladesh managed to keep the batters quiet. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
couldn't get it through the field. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Good bowling that over, precise bowling, no real opportunities for the batter. Rahman ready to start from the south end.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Al Hassan, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Big shot from the bowler. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Al Hassan bowled a tidy line that over. Looking at the clock, this will be the final over of the day. It's been a great day's play with plenty to talk about afterwards.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Over completed, 4 runs added. India are 251 for 7. So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick snooze. Join me again soon. Nice, solid defensive shot. No, terrible shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. End of the over, just the one off it. India are 252 for 7. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand. What a brilliant catch. Diving away and with the mitt, it's a classic.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. Will hope to continue this form for their team. Bowler on slip cordon, very confident. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
doesn't beat the infield. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Al Hassan kept it tight. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Wow, that missed the lot. Edged, what a delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. End of another tidy over. Al Hassan ready to start from the south end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Al Hassan bowled a tidy line that over. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Caught, and one of the easiest catches you'll ever see. Wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, just the one off it. India are 254 for 9. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses, and how did that not hit? Al Hassan bowled well that over.
256 for 9.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Al Hassan ready to start from the south end. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Nicely played. Perfect timing. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Quick onto that in the infield. Al Hassan kept it tight.
258 for 9.
Fine edge, beautiful ball. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
258 for 9.
Through the gap, great shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of a quiet over.
Now 260.
Al Hassan ready to start from the south end. Left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Captain takes the new ball. They want to try and wrap this innings up as quickly as possible.
Totally agree. Makes perfect sense to get the quicks on and try and knock the last few over.
No, terrible shot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, great ball. Straight to the fielder. Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got 3 in the first place. End of another tidy over.
264 for 9.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nice cut shot, but straight to gully.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Rahman will be disappointed overstepping the line, and not what the team needed. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that missed the lot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 266 for 9. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Fine edge, beautiful ball.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now.
Fielders out now trying to prevent boundaries. Could open up more 2s and 3s.
Ahmed bowled a tidy line that over. Rahman ready to start from the south end. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 271 for 9. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got that away nicely. Very good shot there.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Ahmed bowled well that over.
277 for 9.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Now a massive shot. That's got them a direct hit on the bottom. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
277 for 9.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Rahman ready to start from the south end. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Dug that out well.
A few moves made in the field.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. End of another tidy over. Beats the fielder, nice shot.
A great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Ooh, that's hit the man on the pacey wicket too. It'll hurt for some time. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Strong consideration for review. Looked out to me though, and I can see Michael nodding in agreement.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
That was a good review. Batter will get to live to fight another day, or ball in this case. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Misses everything. End of the over, not many coming from it. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. This is a big appeal. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 285 for 9.
Singh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
2 runs added. India are 287 for 9. No, terrible shot. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Through the gap, great shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Dug that out well.
Timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Arnold ready to start from the north end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield. They've gone up here. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, 1 off. India are 297 for 9. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Digs out the Yorker. massive shout.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Edge, what a great seed. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that missed a lot. Bowled a tidy line that over.
298 for 9.
Straight to the fielder. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of another tidy over.
Now 298.
Ahmed ready to start from the north end. Outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Oh, what a beauty. In-swinging Yorker, and the batsman is gone. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowls now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Picks the gap perfectly. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Eight runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 8 for none. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. India with a very good session there, getting a wicket and keeping the batters very quiet. I'm off for a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit, but join me later for some more play. Sharma coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. He hit that one hard, no need to run, lovely compact form there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Times that shot to perfection. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Through the gap, great shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's the over. Bangladesh are 16 for none. Threw the shot early and that'll be sore later on. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Bangladesh are 26 from now. Sharma ready to start from the south end.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Sharma needs to get their run-up sorted. Looked like the release was a tad late. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. Didn't keep the foot behind the line, just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot, textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have been very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Seven runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 33 for none. Very good shot there. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. And gone, caught in the slips. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
7 runs added there. Bangladesh are 40 for 1. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, super shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, 4 off it. Bangladesh are 44 for 1. Nice, solid defensive shot. Picks the gap perfectly. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Out, no, somehow it's missed everything. Perfection, what a brilliant shot.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, race to the boundary.
End of the over, Bangladesh are 54 for 1. Sharma ready to start from the south end. Wow, that missed the lot. Oops, that's very, very high. Don't think anyone is close, though.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
End of the over, 6 off it. Bangladesh are 60 for 1. The right armer is coming on to bowl from the north end. Quick onto that in the infield. Dug that out well. Finds the fielder with that shot. Accurate bowling, just the one off. Bangladesh are 61 for 1. Going with pace now. That's got them, a direct hit on the body. That's whipped away off the legs, 6 runs. Fine take in the crowd too.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. India managed to keep the batters quiet.
68 for 1.
Picks the gap perfectly. 4 runs added there. Bangladesh are 72 for 1. Through the gap, great shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Dug that out well. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. 5 runs added in the over. Bangladesh are 77 for 1. Mishra ready to start from the north end. Swept just wide of the fielder at 45. Some good aggression with some risk. Oh, great ball. Accurate bowling, just the one off. Bangladesh are 78 for 1. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, not many coming from it.
82 to 1.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. They've gone up here. Ball gets... the vital breakthrough.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. Someone different now to bowl at brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. A direct hit and it's gone. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Batter.